Hey, how well is this gonna work? Eh. Well, what's up, Dakota? How's it going? I've been messing with a lot of the settings and stuff for this streaming and whatnot, so you have to let me know if something's too loud or whatever. Um, so, hey there, Ethan. How's it going? Hey, Wade. Oh, damn. That wheel's loud, eh? Oh, wow. Stream's a little laggy, eh? Hopefully it fixes this up. Yeah, wait, I have Instagram. It's, Virtual Farming USA. My case farmer, I, lost the password to, and I don't have the email anymore, so I had to start a new one. So, yep, if you just type in Virtual Farming USA with no spaces, then, you should be able to find it. I believe the picture is a Rogator or Terragator or whatever. Oh, yeah, that's me. So. What'd you break now, Dakota? Seems like you're breaking things every day, Christ. Yeah, I guess, wait, I don't really... You can send me a DM, I don't really want to talk to anyone right now, really. If you mean Discord. I don't know what you mean by want to talk, but... You can send me a DM, it doesn't really bother me. I'm not sure when I'll answer it, but... Planning to stream for probably a good hour or so tonight, and it'll be bedtime for me. Pulled the shanks, eh? Pulled them off. How'd you manage that? Yeah, no problem, Wade. Let me see if there's a way to make this wheel more quiet. Loud as hell. See, I went ahead and ripped up another 14 acres, I think. Another 14 acres of hay. Ryan Anderson, this is, Chippewa County, I think. Chippewa, whatever. I think it was done, I believe I think Tired Iron Modding, I believe, did this map. I want to say, so. Look him up on Facebook. It's Chippewa County, I want to say Wisconsin. But Kleiner wheat field, and I forgot that. Oh, smooth. That's real smooth. Probably rip them shanks right the fuck off. Fucking A. I don't think I've ever done anything to that extent. Although we don't have very many waterways around here, so. But. I would doubt it, Wade. I'm not 100% sure. That'd be more of a question for the map maker, but I'm guessing no, because certain scripts and whatnot, like the grain bins and all that in this map, I don't think you'd be able to get them on console. So this map probably wouldn't be able to be on console, if I had to guess. Like I said, you'd have to ask the map maker for sure, but if I had to guess, I'd say it won't be able to come to console. Oh, okay. I was gonna say. I feel when they fell off. Oh, that's nice. You know, our Ripper has. Oh yeah, I know, Wade. I've kind of figured, but yeah, I guess our chisel has what do you call it? God damn it, shear bolts. So if you hit something like that, it just shoots the shanks back. That way you don't just straight up bust one off or something. Bust them off, whatever. Just bust a bolt and it shoots the shear or the shank back. Had that happen a couple times. Hit a big rock or something, bust that shear bolt. Shit. Hey. So finish this contour, then do that longer one right there, and then we'll probably jump in the New Holland and start drilling some grass. Huh. I guess you might need a little weaker shear bolt. Yeah, but then I guess then you'll end up going too weak, and then it'll break on every little thing, so. I mean, I try to play realistic usually. There's probably things that I do that aren't realistic, but I mean, it's Farming Simulator, so you're not gonna be 100% realistic. But yeah, I try to, and then as for the Sligers, sometimes it depends on what I'm doing. I know soon I might be getting on a server with a few people. I might try to stream that. We may play with a few of those, or tractors like that. I'm not sure if we'd use a tired or a wheeled Steiger, but Yeah, apparently it could Dakota. I mean, that's case power for you. Oh wait, yeah, case, right? 8950. Yeah, that sounds like a case. Unless I'm stupid, but hey. The tractor I'm in right now is a 200 MX, case 200 MX, and then I have a T7 or T6.16 or 155 or something like that. I don't really know New Holland numbers, and then a 886 International. 300 horses, Jesus. I must have that sucker turned up a little bit. Or if it's the tractor I'm thinking, then you must have that thing turned up a bit. Because if it's, I'm thinking it's a Magnum, but I may be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I feel like it's a Magnum. 8950. Sounds like a Magnum anyway, but. You mean you don't like internationals or what, Ryan? Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Yeah, I like them. I really like any. I'm not really too picky on tractor brands. I'll just kind of use whatever I have. But yeah, right now I'm kind of going for a smaller dairy type operation. I got you to get that. That's impressive. And yeah, I thought it was a Magnum, but knowing me, it's probably gonna end up being like a Versatile or some bullshit. But yeah, 'cause there's like the 8920s and 8950s and that kind of jack squat. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not really 100% sure if there's big model differences in the 89 series and like the 72 series, but 8950 was 250 horse. I gotcha. All right. So yeah, 300 is pretty reasonable for one of them if you turn it up, I guess. I would think anyway. But yeah, okay. I thought there was 89. I knew there was 8920s. I wasn't 100% sure. I'm not that great on my older Magnums. I don't help on any farms with them. Because one farm I help on runs deer and the other one runs newer case. So not too up to date with my older Magnums. Because of it. Oh, I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. 130 to 250 horse. That's a bit of a range. 120 horsepower range for one series. I get, yeah, that's reasonable. God, I'm dumb. I'm stupid. I had freaking steroids. Well, that's good. I don't think steroids would do a whole lot to a tractor, but yeah. Alright. Fuck this, I'm using keyboard. The wheel's too loud, I'll have to figure that out later. I'll probably just have to turn the force or whatever it's called. Turn that down a bit. That sounds more like it there, Windstar. Set of balls. That's a red tractor for you. Huh. That's impressive. That's not, well, yeah. I guess the weight on the front won't really affect it too bad, but yeah. Popping wheelies ain't really too healthy for it though. I wouldn't recommend that. Snap a front axle or some shit, that'd be fun. Oh really? Oh, I bet it could. Just pop the clutch enough. I know I've probably done one or two on our 1566, but that is a bit higher horsepower there. But you know, you don't pay attention. You just kind of let it go, and it just takes off. Good old time. Oh, about done with the hay ground that because I think this is actually going to be the rest of the hay ground that I'm going to work up for now, and then I'll have to chisel under all, or yeah, rip under all the at least some of the crop ground. That's what I'm trying to say. Not sure how much I'll do. I'll probably do a certain amount. Some of it I'll probably leave, and it'll all get chiseled in the fall probably. And I was reading up on the whole season's ordeal because I'm not 100% sure how it all. Haven't really messed with the dairy yet, but I don't think I'll need a liquid manure spreader because if I put straw down, they won't produce any liquid. They only produce solid, so that's good, I guess. You gotta spend money on that, considering I'm half broke. But 460 you can get. That's great. Oh yeah. All the older tractors could probably do it if you really tried. All the new electronic clutch tractors probably couldn't, but you know, I bet a lot of the older tractors could. Oh, what, one more pass? Yeah, well, a little bit extra over there probably, maybe, I don't know, I forget, but, and then we'll park the tractor and the disc in the barn, and then jump into I have the T6 sitting in one of the contours already. It's hooked up to the planer already full of seed. I started planting just a tiny bit, and then I decided I wanted to rip up a little bit more, so I ripped up, 3 more contours, and then, well, I guess not full contours, but ripped up the 14 acres, and then now I'm disking it down, and then we'll plant everything here. Because I did a little bit of playing, yesterday maybe? I think I did. No, I did that today. I don't think I played it all yesterday. Combine that does, oh shit. Combine does stop you, yeah. That's healthy. Ooh, we'll probably drop the, we'll probably drop the disc off in the barn and just hook it back to the chisel and back it into the barn, and then jump into T6. because it'll be next thing it'll be doing is chiseling up all this corn or all this crop ground. Clean it. I'm guessing that's gleaner out. Okay. I gotcha. Shoot. Gleaner. Half the yield in the field. The old silver seeder. The old silver seeder. We got over 5.5 hours on this tractor already. That's impressive. Not impressive, but not too shabby on the old thing, considering it's only done like 100 acres of work total. Or well, still the first day of spring. It's about the only thing I've used so far on this save game is this one tractor. Yeah, we use, on one farm we use a, what is it, 730 Lexion, and then the dairy farm that I work on, we use a I think it's, what, New Holland TR85 or something like that. So, bit of difference in technology there, but, you know, maybe let's get the job done. Oh, I gotcha. Didn't know if your header was a little heavy there or what, but yeah, brakes. I gotcha. I need to try and find some different ground textures. Not a big fan of the in-game ones. They're a bit ugly. Try and yoink some off of a map or something. Fold the oh, that disc folds up really quick. I like it. We'll head back to the farm here and drop the disc and tractor off. Jump in the T6. See how bad this leg's quick. Oh, not too bad. Oh, Jesus. Not paying attention. Oh shit. Kind of curious to see if these Jesus. Turn shaders off for a bit. If the cattle actually graze in the grass and whatnot. Oh, yeah, no shaders is kind of ugly. I'm gonna turn it back on. I ain't too scared of lag, so screw it. Screw it. I'll just plug this back in. I ain't gonna worry about hooking the chisel back up. Wait, shaders? Oh, shaders wasn't even on. Wasn't even paying attention. Jesus, it lags really bad around the farmyard, doesn't it? That's a big oof. That's good enough for me. We'll leave it there and we'll Jump into T6. We'll start putting some grass in the ground. The T6 with the 1590 deer here. We'll start planting. Oh. Screw it. I'm hoping this, I'm gonna turn sound down a little bit. I don't know how loud it is, but I feel like it's probably gonna end up being a little loud, so I'll just crank it down to 50. Hopefully that does it. For Xbox, I know there's a steering wheel for Xbox. Steering wheel and pedals. Now, as far as the, what'd y'all say? As far as the joystick goes, I'm not sure about that one, but yeah, the wheel would come with basically a built-in controller. But yeah, I'm not really 100% sure on console. Yeah, the stream is lagging a bit, ain't it? I don't know if that's the internet or what. See if it fixes itself. Oh, probably like, if I had a guess for a steering wheel, it'd probably be $150 to $200. Like I said, I'm not real sure about console steering wheels, but I know mine was probably like 200. That was like 2 years ago, but not really sure how much one of them would run for, but it'd be like a GTX 920 or something. Jesus, this stream is lagging. It's pissing me off. I don't like it. I'm gonna drop the bitrate a little bit. I'll put, we'll try 2800. See if that helps it at all. Unless it's just the game lagging, which it probably is, but you know. I didn't do a very good job around that corner at all. It's a little better, at least. Hey, what's up there, Cade? I think, yeah, Cade, honey. How's it going? Oh, these actually work. Oh, yeah. I bet they don't work worth a squat. It ain't terrible. I'm not gonna, probably won't use them. As far as the implement, well, there's not very, a lot of people haven't really bothered with trying to bring mods of implements to consoles, I don't think. They've just been worried about tractors. And then, as far as why Giants doesn't have any implements, I honestly don't know. Because that'd be like, that's like the main thing I really want. It's like John Deere planters, and maybe a few American tillage tools would be really nice. But, yeah, no, they just throw a couple tractors up. I don't know. Yeah, I don't use GPS on any of my tractors either, because with contours it'd just be too much of a pain to set it up for each contour, so I don't bother with it. I just kind of freehand everything. We'll take a quick picture for the old Instagram too real quick, and you can watch how I do it. GST that go. There. Look at that. That's good enough for me. I'll tell you what. 60. I'll get back in the tractor and we'll get going again. I hope I took the picture. I don't actually know. Check quick. Excuse my mess I have going here. Yep, there we go. Save. 64. Enter. Back to Farming Simulator we go. Oh, the turning radius sucks on this thing. I don't like. It'll make her work though. See if we can't get that little bit there. Ah, like. I did get this drill without the fertilizer. I didn't want to bother with fertilizer, so I'm just putting straight seed in the ground. Oh, piss. What the hell? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Phew. Had me a little concerned there. Whoopsies. All better now. Let's see how accurate this thing actually ain't too bad. Just follow the middle furrow there. It ain't terrible, but with Giants game, it can't really be a whole lot better. They don't allow for that good. Cool. Oh shit, there's a fence there, isn't there? Jesus. That's a oof. Tell I ain't paying that close of attention. Oh no, that ain't gonna work. Jesus, the turning radius on this sucks. So I think I'm gonna go into Giant's Editor. I'm actually gonna take out that slurry pit and those bales that are lined up there too, because the slurry pit I don't need, and then the what's it called? The bales you can't use, so I'm just gonna get rid of them. Since my the cows are only gonna produce solid, so I ain't gonna piss with the slurry or having the slurry pit there, because I really don't like it if it's useless. So, I mean, with the setup the way this farm's set up, you wouldn't even get liquid manure anyway, so I'm fine with it. God, I hate the turning circle on this. I'm gonna complain about that thing this whole time. Ugh, can't talk. Yep, time to complain about it again. There's one section down. It's like 2 acres or something. 2-3 acres probably. On to the next. I need to start using the wheel. I can't do keyboard. Oh, I missed him. Shit. That's a bitch. Ooh, she laggy. Doesn't like this area. See, here you can see the difference. Shaders and no shaders and shaders here in just a sec. Yeah. Oof. Probably gonna lag more with shaders, but I don't really care. I like the looks of it, and I ain't scared of lag, so fuck it. Oh shoot. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we still got plenty of seed. So I think, pretty sure I have a front loader for this tractor, so I'll have to buy that one of these times. And then I'll have I don't think I showed you guys that, but I bought a skid loader to a random Sparks edit of the in-game track New Holland. I bought that thing for now, because the wheeled one's just too small. I can't do it, so I just went ahead and bought the big tracked one, and then I'm going to put a front loader on this tractor as well. And those will be my 2 loaders. That'll be good enough for me. Oh, shit. Oh boy. Turn, motherfucker. See, the wheel isn't bad until I go to turn it around, then you can really hear it whine around. So I'll probably try and get that figured out, turn the force feedback off basically, and then it'll just, I won't like it as much, but as long as it's not as loud, I'm fine with it. That is like way too loud right now. Sure, I'm guessing every time I turn around and whatnot, you can hear that thing, so. I'm sure it isn't. I think I just have to go into the Logitech thing and turn it down, but I don't want to piss with it right now, so just have to deal with the loudness. Oh, not paying attention again. Fuck it, I'll just start using keyboard again. I need to try and see if I can figure out how to add multi fruit onto a map, because I kind of want to get like alfalfa and such on this map. I think that'd be pretty cool. Probably alfalfa and like Sudan grass and such. That way I don't just have straight grass all the time. That'd be a lot of work, so probably not, but because I'm lazy and I don't want to mess with it, because then I'd have to mess with the seasons geo or whatever the hell you call it, and I don't feel like trying to mess with that either, so I'll just stick with straight grass for now. Can't see. There. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it feels like. 'Cause every time I turn, it feels like the tractor's just sliding. It's real nice. I mean, so you can see the tractor sliding like that. That's healthy. It's not even wet, I don't think. 21%. I guess it's a little moist, but ain't too bad. Wonder. Okay, we're good. I don't think it's supposed to rain anytime soon. Yeah, no. We ain't supposed to get rain for a little while, so that'll be good. Maybe. As long as we don't end up having a drought or something, and then the hay don't pop up worth of crap, that'd probably piss me off a little bit. I'm really not too keen to replant anything, so whenever it doesn't come up, I'll probably end up having to piss. If it's a lot, I'll end up replanting it, but if it ain't too much, then I probably won't mess with it. Oh, don't clip the tree. Beautiful. At least I don't have to use this planter too much because this is going to take a while. That 12er is going to plant a lot faster. I guess I have to plant wheat with this yet, so I got to figure out what I want to put in the wheat yet. And get that all chiseled up and disced down. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need a lot of straw. Because I think they use a boatload with seasons. I'm guessing anyway. So I'll have to put up a lot of straw, and then I'm doing Holstein, so I'm guessing that they're the breed that eats the most, I think, so they'll probably eat quite a bit of food, so I should hopefully have enough hay. I'll have to make sure I plant enough corn. Son of a bitch. I gotta see if I can't add corn to that feed mixer as well. Cause I'd like to incorporate corn into the feed ration, but if I can't, then I'm not gonna piss with it. But cause then I'd probably just fill that one bin up, the one bin that I have up with corn, and then sell my soybeans straight out of the field more than likely, and my wheat that'll probably all get sold straight out of the field because I only have the one grain bin, so I can only store one crop. So hopefully around harvest time I get a pretty good price for the soybeans. Otherwise I'm gonna get screwed over. And I'll probably end up seeing if I can't put more bins up as well. This goddamn thing don't fucking turn. There, we're just about done with the second little contour here. A6 or did drill? Eh. The 886 will probably be more for just feeding and that kind of stuff. Feeding and spreading straw, all that. Alright, now we're on to the next one. I like the inside of the old T6. See, if I had GPS, then I'd be able to do more inside stuff, but I don't have GPS. So, because I'm broke, and GPS is expensive. So I'm not gonna get GPS, because fuck that. Plus, then I'd have to set it up for each and every contour, and fuck that. Take too long. Turn, motherfucker. See, it still lags with the farm, that's great. This game is optimized so well. Love it. Oh shoot. Clicked the wrong button. It's a good thing I saved my picture, otherwise I would have just lost it. I guess I'm an idiot. I'll go straight. God, I'm so smart. I think I'll probably end up using the 886 for a little bit of hay work too. Probably put it on the rake or something. That way it gets a little bit more use than just feeding and such, but probably haul chopper boxes too, because I'll probably end up buying a second chopper box. That way I'll put the T6 on one chopper box and the 886 on another one. That way I can have one unloading while I run the other out to the field again. Oh, this thing. See, it turns sharp when I don't want it to, and then it doesn't turn sharp enough when I need it to turn sharp. Gotta love it. Oh, we're gonna go into the corner a little bit. Oops. Yeah. No kidding. See, that's why I'm glad we usually don't run out too late. We usually color quits about 11:30 every night, or when I guess if we're extremely busy like this spring when we'd stay out till 1 or 2, but yeah, disking at 1 a.m. isn't something I do too often. I mean, anything at 1 a.m. I really don't do too often. Yeah, I've pulled a few, but man, when you gotta milk at 4:30 in the morning, all-nighters are a little less than ideal. Not a big fan. I like my sleep, I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes what we'll do is work till about 11:30, maybe about 11:30, and someone after milking will go to sleep. Someone after milking will go to sleep, and they'll take over around 11. That way you can go home and get to sleep. And that's when it hits you exactly. I don't know about you, but milking cows when you haven't gotten any sleep is not very fun. It is not enjoyable at all. Because all you want to do is sleep, and you can't sleep. Driving tractors, staying awake all night in a tractor isn't that hard, it ain't that bad, but as soon as you get into a parlor and you just sitting in a parlor, it hits you bad. Oh, what's up, Haggard? How's it going? Yeah. Yeah, I usually, when I was that young, I wouldn't stay out too late. 15, 16, that's when I started staying out late, getting up early again. Oh yeah. Yeah, we used to have a little extra help, but I never would work too terribly much when I was 13, 14, but because it'd probably be different if it was a family dairy farm, but it ain't a family dairy farm, so it's a farm I work on, so. Yeah, it's kind of like me with milking. They have me milk all the time because I'm one of the better ones at it out of the hired hands, so they make me do it, which is just fantastic. Yeah, the one I work for is for the most part, it's family, you know. Family runs like equipment and all that for the most part, but they do need a helping hand every now and then and such, so. Yeah, no, like on the average night, I'm the only one there that's not family, so. But yeah, for the most part, it's just a family farm. Now our family, like our own family farm, is just a grain farm, so that one is strictly family, really. Except like this year when we were extremely busy, then it's, you know, well, there's some people in there that usually wouldn't. But graphics card, I have a GTX 1070, so it's a pretty decent one. I upgraded from my 3 gigabyte 1060 a few months back. Forget when, but if I had money to spend on a computer, I'd definitely get like a new processor and all that stuff. Help out with a little bit of lag that I get, but oh yeah, yeah, that's the best, is when you're tired and you have to go do more stuff. I got you, Dakota. Yeah. Yeah, I work on both a grain operation, or well, I help on the family grain operation and work on a dairy, so get the best of both worlds. Yeah, like the little bit of lag that I get kind of annoys me, because I mean I have a 1070, but I feel like it's got partly to do with like say motherboard and processor and such, but I don't know that much about computers, so I don't have money that I want to drop into it, so I don't feel like dropping $500 into it. So I'll just stick with what I got and be happy. Oh shit. Turn auto steer on. Yeah, auto steer, I mean, it's a blessing and a curse. I know on the grain, on our family grain farm, we use GPS and I love it. We usually don't run too late though, so it's not an issue, but on the dairy farm we don't run it simply because like the people that own the dairy, they said if they got auto steer in their tractors they'd fall asleep. So I know one of the farms in our area had a big 4-wheel drive John Deere that someone was driving and fell asleep, drove it straight into a creek and totaled it. So there's two sides of it. It's nice to have, but if you can't stay awake, it's not nice to have. But I sure do like auto steer. It is nice when you get in the bigger straight square fields. It's nice to just be able to click a button and have it drive it for you. Oh, this way. Yeah, I mean, kinda haggard, but also, you know, when you're up for, 36, 40 hours, and you drive tractor all the time, it's like, it can be hard to stay awake. I've had that before, you're up for 2 days straight, and then they put you in a tractor, and it's nighttime, and I didn't fall asleep, but I mean, Christ, you get feeling tired, I'll tell you that. I don't think I could ever fall asleep in a tractor, but I could see where they're coming from, It also helps when you're a lot younger, if say you're 50, 60 years old. It gets hard to stay awake in a tractor like that. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like if I was on one of those farms that had mile-long fields, then I could probably fall asleep, but then it probably went, or not, yeah, I guess 2 mile long fields. Yeah, I usually don't stay awake for longer than that, but there's times when you have to, That's good enough. Ooh, I clipped it. Yeah, we don't like to pull very late, or, the real long days like that, but if we, like this year when it was wet and then it finally dried up for like 1 week, you have to sometimes, but just don't crash or fall asleep. Hey, what's up, Jason? Yeah, I finally got some better internet, so here we are. Doing some streaming. I started playing the game again too, so I decided, hey, why not? Well, I guess I played the game there for a little while, but my internet wasn't good enough to allow me to, like, stream and whatnot, so I couldn't stream, but now I got better internet, so far it's working alright. Still trying to figure out all the settings, like all the sound settings and graphic settings and whatnot. But it's something at least. See, once we finish up this field here, that'll be a good, nice section done. Then we'll just have the rest of the contour, which this is only like 15, 16 acres, so, we'll still have a good 35, 40 acres to do yet, but helps when you're doing, 11 mile an hour. Usually makes it go a lot quicker. I'll have to refill with some seed here soon. Yeah, we'll percentage am I at? Okay. Probably make one more pass around the field, and then I'll just go ahead and refill quick. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people, leasing planters or an extra planter or an extra tractor, that kind of stuff this year, because it was getting late. I know on the dairy farm, we about ran into another tractor just because everything was tied up, because you're trying to work ground, plant, take hay off, all that stuff all at the same time, so it's like you use another tractor. I know when we were chopping hay, we only had one free tractor. The biggest tractor we had was on the chopper, and then obviously one on the bagger, and then I think we had, two for chopper boxes. One was hooked up to the disc vine, so we were low on tractors. What am I doing here? Yeah, it was a pretty popular thing this year to lease an extra tractor or something, or just prevent plant. That's what a lot of people did. They just cut their losses and prevent planted whatever. Yeah, I really like the 7Rs. They seem like pretty nice tractors. I'd love to ride one sometime, but a little out of the price range on the dairy, and we were in case on the grain farm, and we have all the equipment we need. No need for a 7R on that one, but it'd be cool to run sometime, demo one or something. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and fill up. That way I'm not in the middle of a row and get empty or something. Turn shaders off to go through the farmyard here, so it doesn't lag quite as bad. I still have to find out where the milk trigger is when I get dairy cattle, because I have no idea where the milk trigger is. Usually there's something to indicate, but there's not on this map, so. Yeah, we run a 340 Magnum on the family grain farm. I don't think we've never had any problems with it burn it down, obviously, but yeah, we run a oh shit, what am I doing? We run a 340 on the grain farm, and also a 200 Magnum. We love our Magnums. I don't think we'd even want to upgrade to one of the newer Magnums, because those things are ugly. I don't like the looks of them. Yeah, no, we run a 340 Magnum. I think it's like a 2015, I believe. It's got the newer style LED lights. So, did I even turn the planner off? No, I didn't. Okay, cool. Shaders back on. Oh, not paying attention. Jesus. How do I want to go about this? I guess we'll just keep playing with the curve. That'll do for me. Oh yeah. Was it a Neuramagnum or? 'Cause I think, if I remember right, I heard somewhere that the like newer, I forget what it was, but some of the Magnums had quite a bit of wiring problems, and or I guess just CNH in general. So New Holland and Case both had some wiring problems in their bigger tractors. Excuse me for a sec. I think the only real problem that we've ever had was with the 340. We had the AC go out once. I forget why that happened. Why exactly that happened, but the AC went out, and then on our 200 we had an issue with the def, which I hate def, but okay, apparently 3 enros was not enough, but I can do. Yeah, that's why I really like older equipment and such, because it tends to not have as many. I mean, obviously it doesn't have nearly as many electrical stuff on it, so not nearly as much can go wrong, and you can fix it with a wrench and other whatever, not have to get computers out and do all that jazz. But yeah, the new stuff's definitely nice, but man, it sure gives off a lot more electrical problems. It's 2014, but they. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little goofy. Yeah, we've never really had any major issues with any of our cases, as far as I know of, I don't think. Just a few small things that were easily fixed, but which I'm thankful for, because don't really need that crap going down. And this year with how wet it was, I was real excited. I got to run our 3588 2+2. Got to stretch its legs out for a little while. We don't use that thing too often. This year we ended up putting it on the call mulcher. Quite a bit of ground. Yeah. Probably ain't a terrible. I mean, I'm not too picky on brands. I've never really had issues with either. So, or well, I guess I've only really ran Case and Deere, but I don't know if it's too big of an issue with either. I wouldn't mind trying some other brands, some AGCO or something. There ain't, the biggest dealers around here are Case and Case, New Holland, and Deere. So I don't think we have too many AGCO dealers around here. But I would love to try some of the newer Deers. I've never really driven a newer Deer. I think the newest one I've driven is like a what is it? Like 2002 or 3 or something like that. I forget exactly what year, but Alice Chalmers. Yeah, I've driven a couple Alice Chalmers. our instructor at school, they farm with All Ag Co. So, he has a lot of older Alice's, and he has some big white 4-wheel drives. Those are pretty cool and such. But 1050. Yeah, I like those big Challenger tractors. Those are pretty nice. I think if I was to get, personally, if I was to get that high of a horsepower tractor, I'd probably go with a 4-wheel drive or something, just for better traction and such. But that's just me, or more weight, I guess. But Oliver, yeah, I think an Oliver would be cool to drive. I mean, older tractors in general are just fun to drive. So yeah, I love whites. They're so cool. You don't see very many of them, but yeah, he's got. I think they have 3 or 4 4-wheel drive whites, and then a couple smaller straight frame tractors or whatever. Yeah, Kubotas. They're not really meant to be farm tractors, in my opinion, but the only Kubota we'll probably ever run on our farm is their RTVs or whatever. I think that's what they're called, the side-by-sides or whatever. Oh shit, what am I doing? I mean, in my opinion, though, I guess a tractor's a tractor, so whatever gets the job done. Well, it's up there, Cameron. How's it going? Oh yeah, that's pretty neat. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I love their skidsters are really nice. I will admit that. I've only driven one or two, I think, but I really liked them. They were both hand control. I really love hand controlled skid loaders a lot better. Oh shit. Demonstrators, eh? Yeah, damn. That's pretty neat. Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind a nice Kubota on the dairy farm. That'd be pretty neat. I know we are getting ready to trade our Gale in, because that thing, I guess, right around 5,000 hours, their turbos tend to go out, so we're planning on training it in here soon before the turbo gets out. It's right around 4,500 hours, so yeah, I'm not really too picky. I'll run either. I mean, I think I'm better with hand controls, I believe, but I'll run either. I mean, we run, like on the dairy, we run a foot control Bobcat 570, S570, whatever it is, and then a Gale, I think it's 230 with hand controls. For feeding, I definitely prefer like the foot controls, simply because you can control each side of the skid loader separately, so you can turn a lot sharper, and you don't I guess you don't tear things up as much and whatnot. Turn sharper and all that, but I do like hand control. Yeah, I've never really run any Kubota tractors. I don't know a whole lot about them, but oh shit. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind demoing a Kubota tractor. Like I said, I've never driven one, so I don't know anything about them. I've heard a lot of crap about them, but have some bad experiences there, Dakota, with Kubotas, or what? Oh, I got you, Haggard. Alrighty, that's that done. Oh, that a little bit there. There. That's good enough for me. Millennial farmer there, SD Millennial Farmer. I wouldn't mind posting them, but I have a lot of private mods that I can't release, so I probably won't now. Oh, Coyote. Oh, Jesus, I read that wrong. I thought it was just autocorrect. I gotcha. Yeah, I've never heard of Coyote. Huh. I just kind of read Kubota because that's kind of what we were talking about, so my bad, Dakota. But yeah, off-brand, or not, I guess not off-brand, but like little brand tractors like that, I don't really tend to mess with. They're probably cheaper, but there's probably a reason for that. So boop, boop. I'm probably gonna bring the tractor to the next field here, and then I'm probably gonna call that well, I might call it I don't know, we'll see. Might plan a little bit of it. Gotta get to bed here soon. Oopties. Oh, that's solid. Oh shit, wrong button. Texture, just whatever came with the map. My crop textures, I believe they came with the map, but I know they're NEFGs. NEFG modding, I think is what it is. They're his textures, but I think they came with, either they came with the map or they were already in my game, I'm not sure, but I know they came from NEFG, then like the ground textures are just the in-game ones. And if you're talking about the shaders, those are 920 modding shaders. So, but yeah, so I'm probably gonna call that a stream. I just wanted to get on for a little while. I know it's not too long of a stream, but yeah, if you go to 920 Modding's Facebook page, I think they're released on there, I want to say, but yeah, so oh, wasn't really planning on it, Dakota. Don't buy little brand tractors. But yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. I always appreciate it, and I'm liking the stream and things, so hopefully I can keep getting into it more and more. Probably be back on either tomorrow during the day, because I don't think I'm working tomorrow, like throughout the day, or I'll be on tomorrow night. So see you guys, and hopefully you see you tomorrow.